Possession movies just hit different. They are my favorite subgenre, and for some reason, they're the ones that scare me the most. So here's my top 10 favorites. In 10th place, I have The Exorcism of Emily Rose. This is a fucking classic. The possession scenes in this movie are some of the best possession scenes in cinema. And I would say that this movie is number one for best demonic possession performance. Like, Jennifer Carpenter nailed the fuck out of this role to the point where I once heard that they had to actually yell cut during the barn scene because they literally thought that she had become possessed. She was that convincing. And you can rent this movie right now on Amazon Prime. In ninth place, I have The Cleansing Hour. This one is an underrated, kind of hidden gem. This one puts a really cool modern twist on your classic possession story. And it also has Kyle Gallner in it, who is just a horror king. And you can watch this one right now on Shudder. May the Devil Take You. Like I said, possession movies are usually the ones that scare me the most, and this one scared the shit out of me. This is an Indonesian horror movie. It's super suspenseful and atmospheric. This one is about this girl who visits her father's old home and uncovers some dark family secrets. And again, some of the imagery in this movie is just downright fucking terrifying. And this one's on Netflix right now. In seventh place, I have Late Night with the Devil. This is one of my favorite horror movies of the year so far. I absolutely fucking loved this movie. I think the practical effects made it for me. They were on point. I loved just the nostalgia of it. It really felt like you were watching something from the 70s. I love how they tied in the idea of Bohemian Grove. Overall, I'm just a huge fan of this movie, and you can watch it right now on Shudder. In sixth place, I have The Dark and the Wicked. Now, when people try to say to me, oh, nobody makes good horror movies anymore, there's no good modern horror movies, the first movie I tell them to watch is The Dark and the Wicked. This one is about these two siblings whose mom passes away tragically, and they inherit her farmhouse, and when they get there, they uncover something really sinister. I found this movie to be deeply unsettling and just truly horrific. And this is another one that you can watch on Shudder. In fifth place, I have Ouija Origin of Evil. If you've been following me, you know that I am a diehard Mike Flanagan fan. I fucking love that man, and I love everything he's ever done. And this is another one of the movies on this list that, truly scared me and honestly still makes me feel really uncomfortable when I watch it. So this is a prequel to the movie Ouija, which was just downright not good, but this movie was so good that it almost redeemed Ouija. And again, that's because Mike Flanagan obviously does no wrong. And you can watch this one currently on Netflix too. In fourth place, I have an OG, the original Evil Dead from 1981. This movie is so near and dear to my heart. I fucking love it so much. And this is one of the movies in my life that has downright truly terrified me the first time I watched it. And with this, honestly, is the whole Evil Dead universe, because the Evil Dead 2013 I like basically just as much as I love this one. You can rent this one on Amazon, and you can watch the 2013 version on HBO Max. In third place, the rest of these are all movies that have downright truly terrified me in my life. I saw The Possession in theaters when it came out in 2012. I don't think I slept for days. Damn near shit my pants. This movie was honestly so fucking scary to me. Still is. I still watch this one, and it still gives me the creeps. This one's about this girl who gets this Dybbuk box at a yard sale by accident, and it does not go well for her. And you can watch this one right now on Peacock. In second place, one of my favorite horror movies of all time in general, The Conjuring. This is a movie that when it came out, I saw it in the theaters 4 times, and it shook me to my fucking core. I was so terrified. I did not sleep for days after watching this movie. And I just love it so much. I think it's so well done. It's so eerie. It has perfect comedic relief. Overall, this is just a perfect movie to me. It's everything I want in a horror movie, and I just fucking love it so much. And you can watch it right now on Netflix. But my number one favorite possession movie of all time is and forever will be The Exorcist. I don't foresee anything ever topping this movie for me. It's my favorite possession movie. It's my second favorite horror movie of all time, only second to Psycho. And I truly believe this is probably the most iconic horror movie ever made. And I don't think we'll ever have a movie as iconic as this and that affects people as much as this. With that, I also lump in the third movie because The Exorcist 3 is an underrated fucking banger, and people simply don't talk about it enough. The OG you can rent on Amazon, and the third one you can watch for free on Pluto TV.